Oh, didn't even have to wait that long. Nice. Good health to the board. Okay. I don't think we've ever been in here just for the sake of being in here. I think we've only been in here for Navia. Interesting. Bye, Lunara. Good evening. Wait, where's Curve? To look at your clothes. You haven't resigned already, have you? Not just yet. I just took on my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these? Not bad at all. You look much better. Even your voice sounds gentler. This must be the right life for me. Since I can't do anything well, it's best not to do anything at all. Oh my god, I hate these kinds of people. I don't want to join your shitty pity party. Get your shit together. Stop thinking like that. It just so happened to be a really tricky case. It isn't just this case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Aquabus? That's how we got to Fontaine. Then you must have taken the Clementine line, right? Aether is the tour guide there, and Elephane is in charge of the Navia line. Actually, I used to be a tour guide too. I was the guide on the third line, the Callus line. I used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident. Wow, you used to be a tour guide? That's awesome. It's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly that elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent. Oh, so you returned to the Macharase Fantôme because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. I couldn't accept it. No, I don't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you in on a secret. Editor Jank was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Paimon sort of gets it now. Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now's the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel Tabor was recommended by the official tourist guide. I may not like that, but I think you're right. Thanks, Telecard. But shouldn't we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. It's fine. He doesn't eat this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel Tabor's data into his live learning module. Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernate? Are you trying to say he'll stop moving forever? Well, that's not really hibernation, is it? That's death. I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve my cases as an agent, because you're not an agent, you're an evidence clerk. I get complaints as a tour guide, and let's not even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Did you sneak out to try and get Curve repaired? No one but Dr. Mosso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Mosso protocols. Overcome the Mosso protocols? Why? That'd be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human. He is a Gardamek. He cannot become human. That's like a Melusine trying to become a human. You're just racially wrong. Feels like Paimon just heard something incredible. Dr. Mosso's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies in humanity. That's Curve's ultimate form. He's not becoming human. He's becoming human-like. Let's be more specific with our terminology, please. Legends say the Fontainian scientist called Alan Guillotin created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago, and Dr. Mosso seemed to want to surpass that. A thinking machine made by Adam Guillotine? Could that be Seymour? I already mentioned Seymour in reference to this plot line a very long time ago. I want points for calling it early. But can understanding lies make someone human? No, because humans often fall for other humans' lies. Dr. Mosso believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. You do know that lying isn't what makes us human, right? So basing someone's understanding of humans around our emotions for lying isn't really a great understanding of the human psyche. So he created a no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, he'll be a real boy. This feels very much like Lies of P. Then it means that he's no longer bound by his machine programming as acquired human emotions. We're out here investigating cases because I want him to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. Then you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight harder to give Curve more time? But how? Dr. Bustle is gone now. But his research base is still out there. Oh my god, I thought we were winding down with this quest and finding the culprit and moving on. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already and didn't find anything about the base. About the newspaper, would they have any leads? Didn't the Fatuas say something like that? Next thing you know, Talakard is the culprit all along. That guy was an amateur. If the Mashura Se Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Talakard. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. If you've hit rock bottom, your only way up is up. Exactly right. I've hit rock bottom. The fact that you don't even realize that is kind of pathetic. Yeah, you even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore? No, that's not what it means. No, Paimon, that's absolutely not what it means. It means, yeah, you can fail, but you can't fail any worse than you've already failed. In my humble analysis, Ms. Paimon is lying. I agree. Hey, wait a sec, Curve. Couldn't you have just shown up a little bit later? But such lies have a chance to mold reality. What are you talking about, Curve? Lies molding reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Maso and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Board. At that time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, "Restaurant de Board will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel." It was just like Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can all see, de Board has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if the lie about de Board became true, then the statement that Agent Talakard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. The two phrases are not mutually exclusive, but they're not connected. Just because one ends up a certain way does not mean the second one will end up in a similar fashion. That's really fallible logic. I don't even understand where you're even coming from. Shutting down the lie learning module. Curve? Was Curve being just a little odd just now? What was he talking about? It's a lie learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. I'm starting to doubt Curve's reliability. Well, Paimon thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? No, it doesn't. It means he's malfunctioning. Talakard, are you gonna just give up when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please say that thing again? Say what? You've hit rock bottom. So you can't fail again. Again, that's literally not what it means. It just means things can't get worse. I get it. Then I'll try again one more time. If Kev is still learning, then I have to help him. Wow, Talakard really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Is Paimon not mature enough? No. You're even shorter than Talakard. Oh, just stop with the chit-chat. We should take action at once. Since the paper might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. What? The actual fuck? How is that going to help anything? The suspects themselves cannot tell you who this 5th person is who left the note. So how are you playing out the scene as you think it may have occurred, because you have no specifics as to how it occurred, supposed to magically envision a person nobody saw? It makes no sense. This is the dumbest thing you've suggested all day. Can we just eat and then go to the Steambird? Well, Talakard's brain is working fast. Paimon likes that idea. Let's go to the Steambird now. I think it's a stupid idea, and it is not going to help in any way, shape, or form. This is so dumb. You're the smallest here, Paimons. You be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Rocher. Mr. Bullard is here for Dr. Mosso, so let Curve be him. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, I follow. The one that's left is the redhead. Leave it to me. Alright, everyone's got their roles, so let's reenact the night of Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all these guys do? It doesn't matter. The first person to leave the note was not seen. Therefore, us acting us out is not going to reveal the identity of a person they don't know and was not present at the time of these people being present. First thing to reenact is the order of their arrival. This is stupid. My faith in this quest wasn't that high to start off with, but it's completely gone out the fucking window. Who arrived first? Bullard. According to Bullard, he'd been at the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing at that time. He noticed the letter of the scene, his intelligence... Yeah, whatever. Who arrived second? Knife. Then Kevin. And then the drunk. Hold on, what was that about a silhouette? What was that? When he woke up, Sir Arthur was gone, having disappeared as he slept. Are we talking about when they had the incident or when they actually arrived? Because I think he technically arrived. I thought we were just reenacting when they were aware of the situation, not who was physically present at the same time. Incredible, Lunara is absolutely correct. I am the first to arrive. I'm Rocher, a middle-aged man who was kicked out by his wife. I've been loitering around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper. Because you're stupid. Now the incident, I drank a little and remember Sir Arthur sitting on his precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep by the road, and then... I'm Boyard, a second suspect to arrive at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where it should be. So the real thief stole Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Rocher falling asleep, and that criminal left a letter full of threats for the paper. Acting on my intelligence officer's instincts, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that, I'm up next. I'm intrepid Valbury, Director 42 of a criminal gang. Why is this so dramatic? I want revenge on the paper, so I planned to run Sir Arthur straight through. But Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I can do. I just stabbed the knife into the pedestal to scare them and left. It's finally Pummon's turn. I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word that my dad's a big fat weasel. But Sir Arthur was gone and there was a knife on his favourite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I somehow woke him and that terrified me, so I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when a button got torn off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man. The commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. After that, I looked toward the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt of the docks. We done? Is this everything that happened? Palmer thinks our reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter. That's right, we forgot about that letter. Since the thief's motive is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? What the actual fuck? The reenactment we just did has freaking nothing to do with anything, just like I said it would. Oh my god, because we're not even talking about it. We're just moving on about, let's just do some research into the steamboat. What was the point of oh my god, whoever wrote this deserves to be shot. Learn how to write. Yeah, the paper is still in the dark on all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something this crucial? Because all of you are too busy trying to console me. I'm so sorry for being a burden. Oh my god, go away. You shouldn't think like that, Telecard. Haven't you read through Dr. Mosso's case files? Those should be really exclusive information. Those should be really exclusive I know information could be plural, but it just sounds wrong in that sentence. That should be really exclusive information. Now that you mentioned those, I forgot to tell you about the contents. Let's go over there to discuss it. We haven't moved, but you're discussing it. What? Dr. Mosso's death is closely linked to the paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right outside their front door. Oh, you were continuing. I follow. I thought she was starting to tell us and we hadn't even moved. I was like, what? Oh, so we're in a shady back alley to talk about this. Because that's so much more comforting. This spot is perfect. You wanted to know why Dr. Mosso was tried, right? It actually stemmed from public opinion. Wait, so he didn't even commit a crime and he was tried and he dueled and he died? What? Public opinion? Not long after the existence of Dr. Mosso's lie detector was made public, the Steamboat published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention. Relevant information retrieved. Mosso exclusive, behind the lies. Mosso protocols, protocols to watch. Lie detector, a game of authority. Paper used special features like these to incite widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon, public opinion began to turn against Dr. Mosso. What were they worried about? For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output is credible? What would happen if a suspect in a trial isn't lying, but Curve says he is? Would mistrials and injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieved. Content from Lie Detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities. As the article points out, Curve is just a machine. So, what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone could control Curve and use it to falsify results? The Mosso protocols are there to prevent them, right? Relevant information retrieved. Content from Mosso protocols, protocols to watch. It must be noted that as the Mosso protocols are man-made, there is a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap. Whoa. Are they accusing Dr. Mosso of secretly tampering or leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. What kinds of... When did Talakard pull Curve from evidence storage? Did she pull him just to come to the Steamboat and pursue this quest? Or rather, didn't they say she was walking by and she saw the commotion and decided to take advantage of it, so she was taking for a walk or something? Or did she bring him out of storage the night prior and then Curve turned off his Mosso protocols to write the note and leave it at the Steamboat? God, that's just I'm putting way too much faith in Curve. Way too much faith. This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steamboat triggered the first outpouring of public opposition. Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in clear water. Reject a goldfish bowl world, published by the Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector, published by short anthologies. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector? Did Curve make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one. But that's how public opinion works, and so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Mosso. Yeah, but I don't understand how he got tried for something he didn't commit. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam, and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain the power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed. Aren't those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone even believe stuff like that? Many did. They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe. And it just so happened that at such a critical juncture, the Steamboat did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Mosso as having falsified results. Their evidence was key to Dr. Mosso's conviction. Okay, I mean, I don't understand why he's convicted because he's committed no crimes. That still seems weird. But what is this evidence that they provided? Evidence that Dr. Mosso really deceived everyone? Deceiving people is not a crime. The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to come to... Yeah, you've missed 2 points. 1, deception is not illegal. Therefore, you can't be tried for it. Therefore, this whole situation is bullshit. 2, you are not really focusing on the evidence part. How did someone get evidence of him falsifying documents? Did he actually falsify documents? I would like to see the proof or know what it is myself. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and a useless fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left for the Morrissey Fantôme as evidence. So is Curve the real deal or not? Well, I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Mosso was wrongly accused. Then was the evidence presented by the paper falsified? Or did they make a mistake? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately fabricated these lies in search of fame, profit, or something else. Then, could she be someone very close to Dr. Mosso, back for revenge? Paimon would definitely avenge Lunara if Lunara was wronged like that. Yeah, Paimon could better think about it. Yeah, thanks, Paimon. But Dr. Mosso passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasie knows anything. Should we go see her then, at this time of day? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time, and I don't think Euphrasie is a bad person. Fine, looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Paimon's head needs some time to recover. Alright, then let's head home, get some rest, and meet outside the paper tomorrow morning. Isn't that the girl from the picture? Just all grown up? Is she the daughter of Dr. Mosso? Trying to get some semblance of... Why do you keep harassing me? Yay! Revenge for her father's death. The unjust death.
Ad Astra.
Hush you.
Thank you for Ad Astra.
Is there anything I need to say to her? No. Bye. Yeah, here. What time of day do you want? Where's my quest? Where's my quest? Wait. Huh? Euphrasie, I don't have a quest. Why don't I have a quest? Do I have to wait for a daily reset? I have to wait for a daily reset. No, really? That's so lame. I don't like this at all. Hey, reputation level 3. Woot. Okay, what have I got? I've got 9 to go. Crystal fly trap. I don't even... Where do you even use those? Doesn't say. Oh, is that what the Fontaine Wing look like? Yeah, I'm never going to get any of these. Oh, that was my first one. After you place a crystal fly trap and put specific materials inside, it will begin operation and bake crystal flies into itself. After a certain period of time, you'll be able to retrieve crystal cores from within. That's amazing! I'm going to forget that it exists. It's a gadget! Wow! I'm going to forget that I have that. Just like I've already forgotten that I had this. Didn't take long for me to forget that bad boy. Okay,
I
well,
see the value in my own.
That's super disappointing. I'm just gonna be stupid and wait a whole day, but I'm pretty confident that it's gonna have to require a daily reset because there's no physical quest here. That's immensely disappointing. I kind of wanted to tie this up and finish it. But I guess it's not to be.
The endeavors of the people of Fontaine.
So disappointing.
I believe I will.
Let's go take my disappointment to the shop. Where I can get one whole wish.
Try fulfilling my duties.
Oh, actually, I was wanting to see what pity I ended up getting Wriothesley at. I forgot that I was wanting to do that. Where's Wriothesley? Okay, there he is. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. So 60, 70, 8, 79, 80. So I got him at 80. God, that's just as disgusting as 90, quite frankly. Okay, well, I was wanting to finish that, but I guess that's not going to happen. I really want to do that. But I think we will instead do the Archon quest since it is so epic. Masquerade of the Guilty, Chapter 4, Act 5. Deluge of Wrathful Waters. This is the day you get out of prison and you proceed to complete the paperwork of your release as arranged. Return to the dormitories. So going back to the Fortress of Mirapede. Okay. It's going to have to be this one here. Yeah. Say. Alright. Happy to take any artifacts that I can get. Okay, I'm here. Get me out. Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Mirapede, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast.
Stop making that
This is the life.
sound.
Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Mirapede! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Just remembered, I want to go to the shop. I don't think I have enough coupons to buy everything, but there's a hidden achievement if you do so. The Rag and Bone. Rag and Bone is downstairs. Here? Yes. I do not think I have enough coupons. I'm not quite sure how I would even go about obtaining any extra coupons. Let's see how many things I can afford. What have I got? 32.30. Okay. We'll take that book. Take that book. Sure. We'll take that. And a bunk. Pure water times 5. That is reserved by someone and cannot be purchased. Huh. Well, I guess I can't purchase everything then. Weird.